Hey guys, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon Blue 30. As usual, we'll try to see the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and gold market, right, guys? Hope everyone's doing good, right, guys? Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome. Hi, hello. Hey, guys. All right. Hope everyone's doing good. What's going on with the Bitcoin, guys? All right. Panicking a lot. Is it a big sell? Is it a big buy? What is it? What you think, guys? We'll see. Okay, nothing much to worry. All right, we'll start with the big time frame and we'll try to come to the smaller time frame and try to see the scalping sessions, right, guys? Okay, so as usual, yep. Hope everyone's doing good, guys. Welcome everyone. Hey. Okay, guys, just again. All right. Say hi, guys. Where are you from? If you're watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions. Right, guys? All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hi. Hey, just a second. All right. Let me close up the windows. All right, guys. Okay. So let's go. All right, so we have been observing in 4 hours time frame. Firstly, let's check on 4 hours time frame what's happening with the Bitcoin, and we'll try to go into the smaller details of the Bitcoin later on, right? So last time I told you all, Bitcoin have last week, right? So it have crashed down all the way towards downside, and this week it was all on the sideways and the retest phase. All right, so Bitcoin is right now the retest phase. Okay, so if the Bitcoin happens to get up on upper side, that can be break if it breaks out on upper side, that can send you Bitcoin all the way towards $85,000 as well, right? If it happens to break down from this trend, all right, this retest, if the retest gets passed on the downside, all right, it might like to crash you all the way towards downside. All right, so this is the shortest view of the Bitcoin right now on the 4 hours time frame, right, guys? Okay, so we are right now on the retest phase, right, on 4 hours time frame. It either can go on upper side or downside. It's not like a bullish or bearish for me. All right, what you think, guys? Okay, this is what I feel. Okay, so let's get back to the smaller time frame. All right, this is the retest phase that we are right now at. All right, so let's get back to the 15 minutes time frame. Right? Okay. All right, so right now Bitcoin is still at the average. All right, not able to pass on the upper side, not able to come on the downside. Okay, right at the middle. All right, Bitcoin, so lots of stop loss will be taken from this level, right, guys? So you must be having a you must be getting a loss of stop loss done, right, guys? So New York session have not started yet. When the New York session starts, we know what will happen. We don't know what will happen, right, guys? Okay, so let's see anyways. Okay, so one move on the scalping we have missed from here since we are a little bit late, but not a problem at all. All right, so on let's get back to the 1 hour time frame firstly, then let's try to get into the smaller time frame. All right, so if you see on this level, all right, so last time the Bitcoin have broken down from this level, right? Not last time, this yesterday, right? Yesterday, Bitcoin broke down from this level, and this moves were given on a downside. All right. So, and it broke down from, in fact, it broke down from this level as well. But if you have been checking on aggressively on the bulls, you might like to see this one. All right. So Bitcoin have broken out on upper side, and this is the retest is being done. All right. Okay. So this is the small retest that is being done on the downside. All right. So right now the Bitcoin is right at the middle, getting squeezed. All right. So it can go down from this level as well as from here as well. It has a chances of going down as well as a upper side right at the middle. Right now the Bitcoin is in this retest phase as well, right, guys? If you try to understand this, right? Okay, right at the middle right now the Bitcoin is. All right, so that can move to this direction as well as on the upper side. So what you think, if the Bitcoin happens to pass above this level, which level, guys? All right, so maybe this one, right? If the Bitcoin happens to pass above this green line, let me mark with the green line, right? If it happens to pass above this level, you might like to see the Bitcoin ranging on this level, right, guys? Yesterday also I have been telling you all from this level we are targeting an upper side. All right, So if the Bitcoin happens to pass above this level, then it might like to go all the way towards the upper side, right, guys? So this will be a target, right, on the upper side, that is 1.21 percentage, okay? And if the Bitcoin happens to get a rejection from this level and close below this level, all right? If the Bitcoin happens to get a rejection from this level and close below this level, all right, then that is going to be a bearish move. All right, so simple, guys. Small price action on a 1 hour time frame and the moves. All right, okay, so we'll try to go into small scalping as well on a downside. All right, for now this is what it is. Okay, guys. All right, so rather than getting a rejection from here on the I mean like a breaking down on the downside, all right, from here, if it happens to move up and breaks out on upper side, that is going to be a bullish. All right, so what we can expect right now, the Bitcoin can go up to $77,577. All right, this is what we can expect. If you wanted to take a scalping, that is a scalping as well. So small scalping, 0.1 percentage only. So better not take, right, guys. So just wait. All right, wait for the confirmations. If it happens to get on the upper side, that is well and good, right? But if it happens to get a come down and break below this levels, closes below this levels, it might like to get one more small retest in this level. Okay, small retest can be done. All right, then below this level it is going to be short positions. All right, guys, and the short position is going to come till 76,000, $76,640. All right, so this is the plans right now, guys. Okay, on my mind. All right, so what we have checked, it have broken out on upper side, so that can be a small retest or a small fake out on a downside. All right, firstly, okay, before moving up, all right, and trying to go on upper side maybe, right, guys? So let's try to observe it, right, guys, in this level. Okay, so what you are observing right now, guys, all right, so above this level is going to be coming a bulls, right? So bulls can take over on upper side. Okay, from this level on upper side, let me try to delete this one now. All right, okay, let me delete this one. Okay, now it looks clear, right? It's clear and clean. All right, so what the price have done, so it have broken down from this levels right now. If you see immediate support, it have tried to create and try to broke down. All right, if it is a real breakdown, it needs to go up and closes below this levels. Okay, maybe 2 times the retest can be done. All right, if it closes below that one, all right, then that might be a small bearish on the downside. All right, it has the possibilities to move on upper side as well as on the downside. All right, so maximum level we will be targeting this on a downside will be $76,661, right, guys? Okay, this will be the target on a downside. All right, and upper side this will be the your target. All right, guys. Okay, 78,616. So where do you think the Bitcoin is moving? All right. So for that one, you need to wait a little bit, let the price action be happen in this levels. After that, you might like to get an upper side or a downside. For here, in this level, what we requires the confirmations. If it is on the downside, it needs to close below this level. All right. Close below this level and goes up and come down and break below. All right. So that can be one downside move. All right. So from where you are planning your shots, below this levels once it comes down, right? If it happens to comes down, then you might like to open your shot, all right? But in fact, if the Bitcoin happens to get a rejection from here and moves on upper side, all right, that is going to be a bullish. That is whereby you are entering your bullish above this level. All right, so right now the Bitcoin is forming a what to say now, the triangle patterns in this level, guys, price is getting squeezed, so you should be a little bit careful. All right, so most of the time if you try to scalp in these levels, you might like to get bashed off. All right, so you might be thinking the setup is working perfectly, but why is it not working? There is nothing your fault, but that is just your, the market is in sideways. All right, so not sideways, it's about to get squeezed in this level, right, guys? Okay, so this is what you can expect, right, guys? All right. So from here, one level is whereby the Bitcoin needs to come down to this level, all right, okay, or go up on upper side. All right, so where do you think it can go? All right, so for now we are waiting for the price to go up a little bit. If it breaks down, all right, so squeezing, right? So anytime the price can move on upper side as well as on downside. All right, So most probably I'll be expecting on a downside first, okay, today, all right, downside first. So I will be opening my short from here, okay, then from here maybe or that can be an upper side as well. We cannot be confirmed, right, guys? Anyways, let's see, guys, okay, what happens, right, guys, okay. So we'll be observing the market together. All right. So this is what you see in a 1 hour time frame. So let's get back to the 15 minutes time frame and try to analyze over there. All right. So what we are observing, guys, okay, this is a small support on the downside. It have broken down on the downside. If it is a breakdown towards downside, it should give you all the small confirmations over here. All right. Firstly, breaking down, closing below this one, goes up, and again break down below this, breaking down below this levels where you will be getting your downside moves. But in fact, rather than getting a downside from here, if it gets rejection and moves on upper side, then that can be a good long for you all on upper side. All right, so from this level only, I think it will be decided. Sometimes what the Bitcoin does is like without forming the structures, all right, firstly it likes to come down, again goes up, again decide from here. All right, sometimes that can also happen. All right, but most probably if it is formed something like this, it will be a perfect level for us to decide whether we should move on upper side or a downside, right, guys? Okay, so let's see, guys. All right. All right, so okay, let's wait and see. All right, what happens in this level. So you have Bitcoin have created a small resistance in this level. It is passing that one. All right, it is passing that one right now. Okay, breaking out on upper side. All right. Let's see what happens, guys. All right. Patience, guys. Patience at this level. All right. Mhm. So moving on upper side right now. Oh, excuse me. All right. We shall wait, guys. We shall wait. Okay. Don't react too early. If you react too early, you are going to get bashed off in the market. All right, guys. Don't get bashed off in the market. Okay. So I will be waiting for these positions whether it is going to move on upper side. Because if you react too early, you are going to get squeezed in this level. Why? Because the market is about to form a triangle pattern in this levels, all right, whereby price are getting squeezed, all right, guys, okay? Price are getting squeezed, about to get squeezed in this level, okay? So most probably you might like to get bashed off, right? So this is what we see right now in this level, okay? Guys, if you have been watching it closely, right, this is what you see, all right? Small triangle pattern formations on this levels, right? Price is getting squeezed whether to decide on downside or on upper side, okay? But firstly, if it happens to drops down, all right, so most probably what I'll be doing is trying to create one long position from this level and go on upper side, all right, okay. So for the longs, there's two, all right. So most probably I'll be aiming to open our long position from these levels, okay. In fact, if I get a structure price action correct on this level, all right. So if small breakout retest done, all right, then I might like to target this levels like this, all right. If it doesn't goes directly on upper side from this level on the long side, all right. If it happens to play around, I will be targeting from this level, okay. If it happens to break out on upper side, well and good, all right, well and good, okay. But in fact, if it happens to play around, so I'll be opening my long position from this level only. All right, guys. Okay. So I'm targeting 2.54% over there and 1.19 percentage over there, here, and 0.8885 percentage on downside. Okay, whichever side it reacts. All right, whichever side it gives you the positions that you might like to go according to that one. All right, guys. Okay. So nothing much of confusions over here. All right, guys, there is nothing much confusion. Okay, just need to have patience, need to check it on the charts closely, right, guys? Okay. Let's wait and see what happens, right? So most probably, if it happens to move on directly, then I might miss position because like I wanted a structure to be formed, then only I want to react accordingly. All right. Sometimes it moves without the structure, which I don't like at all. All right. But most probably, if the structure is given, then it will be confident for me to open, go for the longs as well or the shorts. Right. So let's see what happens, right, guys, at this level. Okay. So we will be waiting for this price actions in this level. All right. For the scalpers, there are lots of scalpings, right? So 5 minutes time frame. Okay. So scalping can be, you wanted to do the scalpings. All right, let me see. Can be an upper side as well as a downside, guys. Okay. It needs to come back. All right. Do the make the structure formations, then we react accordingly. So, well, before it goes down, it needs to test this level. Okay, guys, if it tests this level, then it will be easier for us to go down. All right. Let's wait and see. All right, what the price is going to do. All right. Good evening, Logman. Hi, how are you doing? Logman, Logman, hi, hello. How are you doing? So we are observing at the price actions in this level, okay, on a smaller time frame right now, what the Bitcoin is going to do. All right. So it's simple. All right. So if it breaks below, okay, goes up, retest it, then I'm going to open my short position from here. If it happens to get rejection from here and moves on upper side, I'm going to open a long position from here. All right. So let's wait for that one. So before this structure forms, then if the price happens to move up and down, then we need to change our plan and work on accordingly. All right. Otherwise, we will be sticking with the plans right now. All right. Small price actions over here. Okay. Right now it's breaking out on upper side. Okay, breaking out on upper side. This is a breakout on upper side right now. Okay, guys, it needs to retest it. All right. So, well, let's wait for the retest. Okay, guys. So price have broken out on upper side as well as on downside right now. All right. So it is a breakout on the downside. This is the breakout on the downside. Okay. So price have broken out on the downside. All right. So price have been broken out on the upper side as well. So this is what I mean. Like if you try to react too early, then you might like to get bashed off. So you need to wait a bit. All right. So maybe because of the New York sessions, you might like to see the vibe as well. But again, it needs to correct it. And after that only, it will be moved on right, guys. Okay. Waiting for the price actions. Nice move on upper side right now. All right. It's quite good move on upper side right now, which is lovely. So yesterday, what we were doing planning. I was like planning a shot from here. We caught one shot from here to this level, and what we did over here, all right. So we were planning for the long aggressively on the upper side. So okay, in this level, I guess most probably in this level. All right. I was looking for the longs, but it was not coming out. As soon as I closed my live streaming, then it started pumping all the way on the upper side, right, guys? Crazy, guys, crazy. Okay, crazy. That was crazy, anyways. Okay, as soon as I stopped my live streaming, then I started pumping all the way on upper side. All right. Okay, if it happens to come down into this block below this levels, you might like to get one scalping on a downside. All right. So that's going to be very small scalping. Okay, guys. So let's get back to the 1 minute time frame. All right. So you are about to get one scalping on a downside. All right. If it happens to come below this level, you might like to get a scalping on a downside. All right, with the stop losses in the zone. All right, one scalping on a downside is being pressed. Okay, guys. if it happens to come below, guys. If it doesn't comes, then the trade becomes invalid. All right. Why? Because it have already broken out on the downside. All right. It have broken out on the downside already. All right. This is doing the retest. Okay, guys. So retest. All right. One more retest will be done. All right. And you might like to see price moving in a downside. All right. Okay. So even if you open your short from here, it will be little bit risky, but why? Because you are above the resistance zone. It may play around a bit, all right. But if you are waiting for the confident, this will be a perfect shots for you all if you wanted to take the shots, all right, guys. This one can be one shots for you all, all right. Okay, guys. So stop loss can be in this level, all right. Once it passes below this levels, all right. Okay, guys. So this can be one scalping for you all right, on a downside. Okay, so must be having a stop loss in these levels, right? You need to have stop loss on the upper side. One scalping, your maximum TP can be till this level, maybe, right, guys? All right, just scalping, guys, small scalpings, all right. Lovely, guys, lovely. Scalping was well, lovely. All right, that was on shots. All right, so this is scalping. Target, your target first target should be in this level, guys. Okay, and second target towards this one. Okay, and third target. All right. And if it happens to move on a downside, well and good. If it doesn't move, then you might like to book profits over here. As soon as your TP1 hits, your stop loss should be at the entry, right, guys? Okay, this is how you trade for the scalpings. If you're new, you need to be very fast in scalping, all right, guys. Now you move your stop loss in the zone, all right. So in the entry point, all right, then you hold it on the downside if you wanted to hold, all right, guys. Okay, that was a scalping for you all right. So while coming for the structural move on a downside, it needs to, let's see whether it closes below or not. If you check on a bigger time frame, all right, so this is the level whereby the market needs to come back once more, right? So this can be your, we will see whether it closes below this level or not, all right? So actually that is a little bit on the downside, that is this level, right? So market needs to close below this one for the bearish, right? And again it needs to go up on upper side, all right. This is a scalping, okay, guys. You should be very quick at booking profits. TP1 heated, all right. Move your SL to entry and let it flow, all right. So just simple, take it as simple, don't rush it, don't get into FOMO, all right, guys, all right, so that you guys don't get bashed off, right, guys, all right. So far so cool, guys, all right. So far so cool. This is scalping sessions, guys. Again, if you require a scalping, I will let you know once it goes on the downside, all right. So I'll let you know, all right, guys. Have a stop loss at the entry and let it flow, all right. Your stop loss should be at entry, all right. Booked, TT1 booked, right, and rest let it flow, all right. So this is how you trade, guys, all right. So far so cool. So scalping should be quick, right, guys? Quick, very quick, all right. It should be quick one. Entry should be quick. Booking profits, like scalpers should be very sharp, all right, very fast, all right, guys. Okay, guys, so far so cool. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay, guys, so far so cool. Just focusing on 1 minute scalping for now, all right. So later on, we will be coming up for the bigger targets as well once the scalping is done. All right, guys. Meanwhile, scalping, we will be focusing on our target as well, our missions, our plans. All right. So you know our plans, right? So I have explained to you. All right. So what we have to do is, oh my God, what we have to do is come over here, closes below this one, all right, and go up. If it is creating a bearish move, go up over there, okay, then you'll again get one scalping till this level, all right. One scalping can be traced from this level to this level, okay, then we will come back from that level to this level, again you will get one scalping, all right. And from here, so in fact, if it doesn't move the structure that we wanted, but it might like to bash your scalping sessions, all right. But meanwhile, we will be checking on the structure, few structures as well, all right. So going up, from if it gets down and closes below this level, you are going to open a short position. That's going to be a very big one on the downside. But in fact, if it happens to get a rejection from here and moves on upper side and breaks above this level, that's you are going to open a long position and move on the upper side, okay. So till this level, market needs to play around a bit, little bit, so trying to take out the people of the longs, shorts, both, right. So those things will happen. All right, so this is our plan, overall plan on 15 minutes time frame. All right, rest, this is on the scalpings that is happening on the downside right now. All right, small scalping is happening, okay guys. So you need to book some profit, move your SL to entry, okay, and let it flow. All right, so let's see guys, okay, what happens. So market overall we are targeting market closes below this for the 1 minute time frame, this level, or this can be one level whereby the scalping can continue. All right, let it mark with a blue one so that you guys don't get confused, right, with your TPs and your moves. All right, let me mark this one as purple, right guys, okay. So from this level or this level, you might like to get a scalping on upper side again, okay. All right, so first of all, is it till this level, right? It says till this level. Oh, nice scalping. So for the scalpings, you need to be a little bit quick, guys. All right, should be quick at booking profit, quick at entering. All right, otherwise you won't be able to trace your scalpings. You should be very fast. You should be very fast. This is not a financial advice, okay? I'm not manipulating your any decisions, all right, guys? This is only for the education purpose only, right, guys? Don't take it as financial advice. So, all right, don't take it as a financial advice, all right? Your main duty is while scalping, if you're targeting a big things, all right? So you should see whether you are closing below this levels or not, this purple level, all right? You're closing below this purple level or not, all right? So meanwhile on upper side, so we will be waiting for this level to go on upper side, okay? So price comes down and okay, there is one level as well. One small level is there as well. So coming down, when it goes on upper side, you will be targeting your TPs over here, all right? Around 0.4% on upper side, $77,649, all right? Well, if it happens to go on upper side, okay, guys? We will target that one and go move on upper side. All right, guys. So this move is about in the verge of completing it. All right, so we will wait, have patience, right, guys? Need to have patience. Okay, so maximum level of TPs can come into this level, maybe 7,000. All right, let's see how far it will come. Okay, let's see, guys. Lovely. nothing financial advice. Make your own research before you move in. All right, guys, so that you guys are not bashed off, right, guys? Okay, you need to have your own moves, right? But I can help you all out to understand the structures, right? And breakouts, retest, all those things. If you are totally focusing on learning, right? Focus on learning, guys. Okay, focus on learning the trades. Learning, then earning comes after that one. All right, firstly learning, then after that one, earning comes. When is our trading session starting? Like New York session starting, right? So it's a little bit we have time. Till then, we will be playing around upper side and downside. All right, we'll keep playing around with further scalpings. Then after the New York session starts, maybe you might like to get a big moves on upper side or downside. We'll wait for that one. All right. So far, so cool, guys. So you should be like a little bit smart in watching the, trying to find out the setups in the market, right, guys? You should be a little bit alert, right? You should be a little bit smart to see the picture, see the charts, all right, where it's what's happening, what is happening around, right? So it will be easier for you all to understand the market, and you'll get the setups, all right? So it is, you need to be quick at identifying the setups. So that thing will come only after learning, guys. All right. If you don't learn, if you don't have backtest, if you don't see the market again and again, all right, then you won't be able to identify the setups. Long, is it long or shorts? You will get confused, right? Boom. Okay, come on. Okay, let's wait. Okay, guys. You should be quick at analyzing the market. All right. For the scalpers especially, if you are planning for the big trades, it doesn't matter. All right, guys. Okay, if it's for the big trades, it doesn't matter. But the small trades, okay, the scalpings, you should be quick at identifying the markets. All right. Meanwhile, what we are doing is, guys, all right, while waiting for the big trades, all right, we keep scalping a small trades. All right, after that we find a big trades. All right, so we wait, have patience, we wait. All right. Book some profit, move your SL to entry, and let it flow. So always first, for your first duty is to control your risks. All right, guys, make your risks minimum as possible. Right after that, let it flow. All right, let it flow. Okay. Patience. You require patience to find the setups. You need, after getting into the setups, you need to have patience. All right. So those things are required. Okay. Have patience, okay, guys. Have patience, patience, patience. I always say you all have patience. Patience is the only thing that so-called professional traders they they take so much time to learn thing called patience. All right. So you need to have patience for the long scalpings, all those things. Okay, guys. Patience is required. So if you guys are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right, guys? Okay. Every day I come on a live stream at this time, all right? So before the New York session starts, all right, then we'll be deciding, we'll be taking few scalpings, right? And we'll be checking on the market from the bigger time frame till the scalping sessions, all right? All those things will be happening. All right, if you are interested, you can comment below what coins you are interested to look into. All right, I can analyze on that coin as well, but most probably I'll be doing on the Bitcoins, right? At the same time, if you guys are interested, always welcome. All right, guys, okay? Patience, patience required. So what I told you on this one, all right, this was a risky trade that we had took from this level, okay? From this level, it was confident, okay? On the downside, all right. So our target, one target is on this purple line, all right? So we will see whether we close below this purple line or not, all right? And another is the blue line, the maximum it can go, all right? And below this one, we'll see whether it closes below the purple line or the blue line, all right? So that's only the thing that we are observing right now, all right? At the same time, we will be focusing on the another scalping that is coming up on the next, all right? That will be an upper side. We will be planning on upper side scalpings, okay, after this one, okay? After this one, we'll be planning an upper side one scalping, all right? Let this target be filled, all right, all the way towards the downside, okay? After that, we plan it on a upper side, okay, guys? So far, so cool, guys. If you have any confusions, doubts, you can always ask me, all right? So whatever I know, I try to answer you all right? So nothing much like keeping within myself, right? I try to share with you all, okay? Five minutes. Broke out, we broke out on upper side right now, all right? Close this below this one, all right? Patience, guys, patience. So we will, if the price happens to come down, we'll try to execute one long position from here once it comes to our zone. All right, let it come to our zone first. All right, then we get in. From here, we are not doing anything. All right. Mhm. Mhm. Let's get back to the 1 hour time frame. So this is the level. We will close it below our upper side. From here, we will observe this blue line. Let me mark this one as a purple one for you all. Yeah, maximum TP. One blue line, one. We close this below or goes on upper side. Then we goes on upper side. From here we come down or go up. Okay, from here we'll decide. For now we'll be focusing on the here. मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए ये बंधन ना जाने क्यों we are about to do this one. All right, from here, this completed. All right, we are about to do this one. After that one, try to go up again once more. Mm. Level. From it. ना जाने क्यों झुक गया ऐसा ये बंधन patience, alright, patience required. Patience. If it happens to go on upper side, you keep your stop loss at entry and just let it flow. For the scalpings, could you please trade the Sensex and Nifty banks as well? Faith hopes. I'm sorry, but I don't trade Nifty and Sensex. That's the thing. I don't trade them, but the concept will be same. All the trading, only the volatility and all those things will be different. All right. If you understand, if you're able to catch that move, that one setup, one understanding in the market, then I think it will be easy for you all to trade in any market. But only thing is you need to uh, get that concept right, guys. Okay, you need to have that concept. Because like I focus on BTC, Ethereum, and gold only now. Lovely, guys, super. So we went up and broke out on upper side. Okay, we'll go up and clear that one. Do market will try to give one retest for the upper side. Okay, so later on we will go together with the market on upper side and try to fill up the retest and come back again for the decisions on the downside. All right. Okay, market kept breaking that one. This level was broken out. This was retested. All right, shouldn't pass above this level. Patience, guys, patience required always. Patience is required. All right, it requires lots of patience in the market. Move in or move out. Market tried to break below this one. All right, retest was done. Break below this one. Retest. One retest is being. It is continuing on the retest right now. All right. This move. Market tried to break on a downside. Market tried to create one support in this level. All right, it broke down. Okay, broke down. It went for the retest. So once more, if it confirms the retest, all right, then again you get from this level. Then it's another scalping, but don't take it now because if it happens to come below this one, again one scalping can be pressed. All right, on a downside. All right, if you have already taken an upper side, well and good. All right, again if it happens to come down on a downside, you press one scalping on a downside. Once it goes up and try to comes down, right? And you can press one scalping on a downside, all right? So that will be only 0.13, very small, right? very small. 750. All right, let's see. Okay, guys. ना जाने क्यों झुक गया ऐसा ये बंधन धीरे धीरे से मेरे जिंदगी में आना. Wait, guys, patience. Patience, all those patience, guys. Patience required in the market. All right. Arani, Arani nache, Arani. Arangi nache, Arangi. La 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 la. Eh. Keep breaking up. La 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 la. Patience, guys. Patience, 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 patience. All right. If it happens to move on upper side once more, we'll trace one short position. All right. If it doesn't come directly on the downside, all right. If it doesn't come directly into our target, we'll go up and come back. All right, once more. All right. If it doesn't comes, all right, directly on downside, we'll wait for the price to move on upper side. Okay. While it coming down, again, we'll try to open our short position on downside. All right. It should be coming down downside. Hi, hot fly. Hello, where are you from, brother? Welcome to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon. All right. Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. Zoom in, please. Hey, generation informations. You mean zoom out or zoom in? Zoom in means something like this, right? Very poor at English. Huh? All right. Okay, this is the level. All right. So over here, what we are planning is, if it happens to go up on upper side, okay, we'll plan again one more shots once it goes on upper side, okay. Meanwhile, we are targeting this level, okay. This is our target on the downside, okay. If it happens to directly go on upper side, okay, let it go. All right. Again, we'll try to open short once it goes down from this level, and we'll try to trace this level, okay. It may play around also, but most probably I'm expecting price to come to this levels. All right. So it needs to close down below this levels. All right. But it can play around for the scalpers. All right. If it plays around, once it gets on this level, again we'll short it. All right. That will be the second retest. All right. One retest on upper side, if it happens to go on upper side for this level. तेरे बिन तेरे बिन नहीं लगता है मेरा तेरे बिन नहीं लगता So meanwhile, what we are doing, guys, okay, we are waiting for our long move, right? So one big decisions from this levels, okay, so we'll decide from this level only, all right. Meanwhile, going for that positions, we keep scalping few things, all right, and later on we try to go for the big moves on upper side or downside, all right. Okay, so we need to complete this structures formations in this levels, right? So while completing the structures, all right, so it went up, all right, it went up right now, okay. So once again, once again, when it comes down, we are going to trace one short moves on the downside, okay. So maybe small pump can be given, right? Small pump, all right. And we'll try to open one short position from here again and come down towards the downside, all right, guys. So once it gets activated, then we'll hold till this level, okay, guys. In fact, there is a breakout in this level, okay. Now let me shift this one towards this zone, all right. Okay, we'll try to trace from here now. Let me mark this one with the red one, okay, guys, so you can see it, all right. Yeah, SL should be at entry. If it is like entry, then it will be quickly removed, all right. If you have booked one profit, well and good. If you have not booked, I don't know, all right. Once it gets on the downside, on upper side, you're not doing anything, all right. Once it gets on the downside, you need to start focusing over there. All right, let me delete this one. This is too much of lines. Or if you wanted to wait for the confident, you can just wait for the price to drop below this one and go on a downside. All right. La 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 la. Don't enter while going up, guys. While coming down, we enter. All right. We enter while coming down. Wait. Let me remove this one for now. While coming down, we enter and go get into the shorts. All right. Patience, guys. Patience. Patience required. Patience required. Okay. La 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 la. This is scalping sessions, okay, guys? Scalping, all right? You should be fast at entering and fast at booking profits, all right? Scalping, scalping. Just a second, I'll be back with wash. Get down right now. Lovely. Your target will be this one, guys. Okay. This one, downside. Blue line, $77,341. All right. And if it happens to move down, maybe the maximum will be $77,289. Orangi, orangi, orangi. New York sessions. Let's wait for the New York sessions to open. 13, 15. Mm, mm. Yo, Yashu, how are you, Yashu? Welcome back. Understand your logic on buy side. Raching, you wanted to understand? This is scalping right now. Okay, this is scalping. All right. So I'll understand. I'll let you understand. All right, just again. Okay. If you have missed the first part, Raching, welcome, brother. If you're watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, so that you guys will miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right, guys? Okay. So it's simple, guys. All right, let's get back to the 1 hour time frame. All right. So buy side can come from this level or from this level. Two levels we have. All right. Right now we have broken down on a downside from this level. All right. So it needs to test once more over here. Okay. It needs to test, and later on, after closing it down, all right, it needs to get back on a downside. And if it happens to pass below this one, that will be downside. All right. But in fact, if it happens to get rejection from this level and goes on upper side, that will be a long side. Okay. So meanwhile, we are waiting for that one. We have been doing scalping, few scalpings at this levels. All right. So from here, it needs to go back to this level. If it happens to go directly down, if your New York sessions pushes you directly down on a downside, all right, that might be invalid longs, all right. But what we'll do, while going downside, we won't be focusing on. While coming up, then only we'll try to focus it. All right, guys. Okay, this is what we are going to do at this level. All right. So it might like to go up and down also. Okay. But meanwhile, for the long traders, we will be waiting for this structure to be formed. After this over here, this will be the decision point whereby market to move on upper side or get down on a downside. All right, this levels we will be focusing on. All right, guys. Okay, so either market can move either on the upper side as well as the downside. Right now, market is at the right at the middle. All right, right at the getting a triangle patterns. All right, I'm Indian rushing. All right, ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, हमको हिंदी भी आती है, ठीक है। तो रुक जाना, इसका बाद आप डिसाइड कर लेना, ठीक है। स्ट्रक्चर फॉर्म करने दो। हाँ, इसका डाउन साइड मूव दिया है अभी। हाँ, तो इसका ये कैंडल क्लोज नीचे होगा कि नहीं होगा, एक बार देख लो। हाँ, इसका नीचे हो गया तो इमीडिएटली शॉर्ट मत स्टार्ट करना। इसका बाद रिटेस्ट एक देगा, वो रिटेस्ट का बाद इधर से इसका लो, ये पर्पल लाइन का लो आ गया तो शॉर्ट स्टार्ट करना, और इधर से रिजेक्ट करके पर्पल लाइन का लो क्लोज नहीं किया तो ऊपर जा रहा है तो ऊपर जाके ये ब्रेकआउट कर लिया तो इधर से लॉन्ग ओपन कर देना और ऊपर जाना, ठीक है। तो ओपन इधर से लॉन्ग पोजीशन नहीं दिया तो इधर से करेंगे ये जोन से, ठीक है. So this is what I mean, guys. All right. So, all right, guys. Let's wait. So meanwhile, this is just a scalping, all right, on the upper side while going for the structures. It may be like a very quick while going down, don't open. While coming up, maybe a small move on the downside or very big move. We never knows when the New York session opens, right? But just wait for the price to come up, then we go on upper side. Because like some structures will be some like when New York session starts, it starts moving without structure sometimes. All right, so that will be how to identify trend or scalping. Trend on scalping, how to identify trend for scalping. ट्रेंड स्कैल्पिंग में थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं जाएगा. हम अच्छा हम आपको बता रहे हैं ट्रेंड स्कैल्पिंग में थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं होगा क्योंकि टाइम टाइम में वो चेंज करते रहता है, ठीक है. इट कीप्स चेंजिंग इट ऑन द स्कैल्पिंग्स, राइट. So your trends keep changing it within a few time, 1 2 3, it keeps changing it. So market forms a new high again, the trend changes, right. You have to focus on changing your if you are in a bigger time frame, right, then you can keep your trend fixed. You will be moving within that trend. It works very perfectly on a bigger time frame. But smaller time frame, if you are trying to identify the trends, it is like very difficult, and you keeps getting improper trends in the smaller time frame, guys. All right. So try to focus on a bigger time frame, 15 minutes and more, then it works perfectly for the trends. All right. So for the small scalpings, like below 5 minutes and 1 minute, you need to have some price actions, right? And support and resistance that works perfectly for you all, demand and supply zones. All right. So that is going to work perfectly for you all. All right. Okay. Thank you. Wow, understand your logic on buy side. हिंदी भी आती है, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है यार, कुछ भी बोल देता हूँ, ठीक है. So we wait, all right. We wait in the side. Again, if it happens to goes on upper side, again we will wait for the short position in this level. We need to come down to this level once more. All right. So this is just retesting this level right now. All right. It broke out. It tried to create one resistance on this level. All right. It broke out. It's just retesting that one again and again. All right, on upper side. That's just a retest. All right. So 3 times it needs to have. So 3 times it gives you. Okay, 3 moves will be given on downside. All right. Sir, I do Fibonacci swing high-low. I enter at FIBA level 0.2. Is this right way or not? But one thing, I don't want to हिंदी में समझा दियो करो, ठीक है, हिंदी भी समझा दूंगा. All right. Fibonacci, I don't want to say right or wrong over here for your Fibonacci right now. All right. Because it depends on all the whatever you have data to insert inside the trade, it doesn't work for all the market conditions. According to the market conditions, you have to put your data. This is what I want to say for you right now, Rachi. Nothing financial advice, just for the education purpose only. All right. So according to the market structure formations, all right, you need to put your data. All your Fibonacci level 0.202 is not going to work for all the market conditions. All right, it keeps changing, and market situations keeps changing it. All right, so according to your situations, all right, then only you can plan. All right, first you need to understand all the setups, also all setups, even SMC, ICT, trend line, all those things. In some of the market it won't work, in some of the market it is going to work. All right, guys, this is what I want to say. All right, some of the market it works, in some of the market it doesn't work. Okay. So you have to know, for example, if you have a setup of SMC, all right, smart money concept. Okay, so if you are getting inside a perfect setup and it is getting breached again and again for at least 2 to 3 times, that means you start thinking that now the market behavior have changed a little bit. Maybe you have to edify a little bit on your SMC concept, all right, or your Fibonacci concept, all right. So you have the perfect setup, and again you are getting breached. Again you are getting breached. Your setup wasn't wrong. The market situation isn't right for you all right. So you have to understand. You have to get back yourself and think why your stop losses is getting 3 to 4 times heated, right? Come on. So is it the situation of the market or your analysis, your setup's not working? So you have to think, all right. So maybe sometimes that will be not your emotional, not your discipline, but that is your setup, all right. That is not working on particular situation of the market, all right. Bull run, one setup is going to work. On the bear run, it doesn't. We cannot make sure that that setup is going to work. All right. In the sideways, you cannot make sure that your setup is going to work. All right. So we have three levels of moves. All right. Uptrend, downtrend, sideways. All right. So you have one setup. So one setup is not going to work for all three conditions of the market. It keeps changing it. All right. You need to change a little bit, edify sometimes, right? So then only you will be able to make market money. All right. But in fact, for the beginners, you need to stick on one setup, one trade in a day, one fund size, right? and one asset, right? So this is though it looks very simple, but it is going to be very impactful once you go back for a month and see your result once. All right. So only one trade in a day, one asset, all right, and one size slots, right? Okay, and one setup, right? So this things is going to change you completely, guys. So this changed me. I think it will be able to change you as well. This हिंदी में क्या बोल दूं? Swing trading कैसे पकड़ूं? Swing trading में क्या? Swing trading. Zival, hi, how are you? Zival, sir, I do Fibonacci swing low. All right. Swing trading कैसे पकड़ूं? पहला पहला बात तो आपको बिगर टाइम फ्रेम में जाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? तो देखो आप कौन से वाला सेटअप यूज कर रहे हो, ट्रेंड यूज कर रहे हो कि प्राइस एक्शंस यूज कर रहे हो, कि दैट विल डिपेंड कैसे पकड़ेगा। तो ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी यूज कर रहे हो तो ब्रेकआउट होने दो, रिटेस्ट होने दो, इसके बाद एंटर कर लो, सिंपल है। ठीक है ना? तो सेटअप कौन से वाला यूज कर रहे हो? Zubar, how are you? How are you doing? Big dump. So is shots? No. Right now, Zubar, what we are doing is like small things while waiting for my structures to be formed, right? So it will be decided from this level only whether that's going to be a dump or a pump, all right? So on a downside, what we have done is like we have a market have created us low or on this level, and market repeatedly, right? Repeatedly at this level, the market was creating a support, right? It broke down from the support, all right? We are testing that support right now, all right? It broke down from the support. It needs to test it once more, all right? So meanwhile waiting for the structure to be formed, it needs to go back and retest, get rejection from this level and dump all the way low, right? So for that one, what we are doing is meanwhile waiting for that one, we are just planning a scalping, small scalpings in these levels right now. Nothing much, all right, but risky scalpings, but meanwhile forming the structures. Maybe it can directly go to the upper side as well, but we are getting a small setups in these levels and we are catching that one only. Nothing much right now. Okay, so the big things will come only from this levels, I guess. Most probably it needs to test this level, all right? If it closes below this purple line, that is previous low, right? So previous support was this one. So if it closes below, that is confirming one retest is done on the downside, all right? So we are waiting for that one. So once it is done, it needs to do once a retest once more. All right. On the third retest, if it happens to come down and get below this purple line, then we are going to operate shorts from here and go down towards downside. In fact, if it happens to never closes below and it gets rejection from this level and tries to move on upper side, then we are going to operate a long positions. Okay, New York session is starting, so it might like to give you all the random motion, guys. All right, so people are having fears. All right, okay, this shots is getting breached right now. Okay, so no problem. Maximum level it can still move in this levels, right? This levels, and it should be getting a quick drop on the downside for now. New York sessions, because of that New York session, we will see whether we will see the structures or not. I don't know, but most probably we will be waiting for that one. All right, if it happens to move up, then again we have a short positions over here. Again, we will try to trace one short position below this levels. All right, if it happens to move up. All right. Once it gets rejection from this level, all right, rejection from this level, again this short position will be activated, all right, on a downside. Okay. So let me clear this one off so it looks all right. Okay, so far so good guys. SMC यूज कर रहा हूँ, SMC में SMC यूज कर रहा हो तो वही हिसाब से चलना पड़ेगा आपको, बिगर टाइम फ्रेम में चल देना। हाँ, तो nice. Those who have missed can enter from here for the shots or shots over here. All right. Your final target will be this one, I guess, most probably. Okay. Keep booking some profits while it is going down. All right. This can be a second entry for the short scalpers, right? Scalping should be very quick, guys. All right. Very quick, 0.29 percentage. Raching, brother, आपको होल्ड करना पसंद करता है कि जल्दी जल्दी निकल जाते हो आप मार्केट से? बहुत मार्केट ट्रेड एंटर करने के बाद बहुत फोन देखते हो क्या? टट्टी करने का टाइम में फोन, खाने का टाइम में फोन, ड्राइविंग व्हाट यू व्हाटएवर, पिंजू फोन, ड्राइविंग करने का टाइम में फोन, दोस्त का साथ बात करने का टाइम में फोन, राइट? सो दैट मीन्स ये ऐसे होता है तो आपको स्विंग ट्रेड ठीक नहीं है, ठीक है? स्विंग ट्रेड ठीक नहीं है तो आपको चेंज करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? पर स्विंग ट्रेड होल्ड कर सकते हो तो होल्ड कर सकते हो तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ऑलराइट? Swing trades, Pinju, right? Pinju, are you holding on Pinju, right? Zabat, are you holding on a Pinju? Let me see this one for a while. All right. So let's get back to the आपका long time Zabat. Khan, hey brother, how are you? Dragon with Pinju. All right. आपका फैमिली कैसा है भाई? सब ठीक है? हाँ, everything is good, Khan. सब कुछ ठीक है. All right. Zabat. Zabat. All right. You wanted me to check on the scalpings or like bigger time frames? Zabat. Fan of Pinju. Pinju is pumping. So on a downside, you're shorting or going for a long positions. So accordingly, I can plan. All right. So for now, Pinju, what the Pinju have done is in this level. All right. So Pinju can go up to this level for now. All right. I guess most probably. Okay. Most probably it might like to trace 0.0104. All right. After that, if it gets rejection and falls below this levels, then it can drop. All right. If it falls below this one, then it can drop. But while going up, if it happens to go and break above this levels on the 4 hours time frame, get a retest and done, correct the retest, it might like to pump on upper side as well. All right. That can be seen on the Pinju. All right. And maximum level for now, if it happens to pump up, then you might like to trace all the way towards 0.0117 dollars, right? Okay, because you are coming back to the above these levels right now. All right, which means that is a long position for you on a 4 hours time frame. All right, guys, Pinju support. So if it happens to hold above this level, all right, then you might like to get one long position from here, all right? Firstly, 9% on upper side, then If it happens to break above this levels, you might like to see, all the way in this levels, right? But you make sure that you are breaking out from this level and your stop loss should be below this one. In fact, while so market is right now, Pinju is in the middle of breaking out on upper side and downside, similar like Bitcoin, right? So in the downside, it have broken down from this levels. So if you have been checking on this levels, okay, so it have broken down, all right, it needs to retest once more, all right. So all while going for the retest, right, so make sure that Pinju is not coming below this levels, okay. This blue line shouldn't be coming down, all right. So above this level, it is all the upper side for the Pinju. BTC check, Raching, BTC क्या हो गया? BTC ठीक ही है अभी, BTC अभी ठीक ही चल रहा है. So maximum level, we make sure that BTC also gets back from this level. All right. BTC को ये इससे ऊपर नहीं जाना है. ये इससे ऊपर चला गया तो ये बुलिश हो जाएगा. इसका नीचे रहना है. ये इसका नीचे रहना पड़ेगा. उसको नीचे आना पड़ेगा इस तक. At least 77,338 तक, or if it closes below, then $77,285 तक नीचे आना है. पर न्यूयॉर्क सेशन में क्या हो जाएगा मेरे भी मालूम नहीं है. ऊपर पंप कर देगा कि नीचे आ जाएगा. न्यूयॉर्क सेशन स्टार्ट होने वाला है. हाँ, 13th, 15th. All right, it's about to start the New York session, so a little bit careful, guys. Need to have a tight stop losses. All right. New York sessions will give an upper side or downside. I also don't know. All right, guys. Okay, be careful with the New York sessions. You might like to get bashed off with your stop losses as well. All right. But if it happens to for the Bitcoin, all right, for the Bitcoin, if the New York sessions opens and if it happens to gets above this level, that can be a good one for me. All right. So I'll be getting out from the bearish zone towards the bullish zone, guys. All right. Okay, short किया है. हाँ, ठीक है. So if you have short किया है तो उसका ऊपर नहीं जाना चाहिए. ये ऊपर नहीं जाना चाहिए. ये पिंक लाइन के इसके ऊपर चला गया तो ये थोड़ा ऊपर भाग जाएगा. ये न्यूयॉर्क सेशन ओपन होता है तो क्या होता है मालूम नहीं है. ठीक है, ऊपर पंप देगा कि डंप देगा. Let's wait for that one. All right. I'm sick since yesterday, not feeling well, too much sun, I think. Oh, Mzavat. Lots of sun, huh? Lots of sun. Vitamin D. You are getting a vitamin D. All right. Lovely, guys. Soup up. Okay, क्या लेकिन मैं तो बाई साइड लेकर बैठा हूँ. हैप्पी बर्थडे बाई साइड भी. हम कुछ नहीं बदल लेगा. आपका डिसीजन बदलने वाला नहीं है. पर अभी ये साइड से मेरा हिसाब से ये बिटकॉइन को थोड़ा थोड़ा खेलना पड़ेगा ये साइड में. और ये साइड से डिसाइड होगा कि ये ऊपर जाएगा कि नीचे जाएगा. ठीक है, तो ऊपर जाएगा कि ये इसका एक रिटेस्ट. ये ब्रेकडाउन नीचे हो गया तो इसका लो साइड हो गया तो इसको एक बार रिटेस्ट करना है. इसका बाद ये क्लोज, ये पर्पल लाइन का नीचे क्लोज हो गया तो मैं शॉर्ट पोजीशन ओपन करने वाला हूँ. पर इससे रिजेक्शन मिल गया तो ऊपर चला गया. हाँ, तो इसका ऊपर चला गया तो हम बाई करने वाला है. ठीक है, तो मेरा बाई पोजीशन ऊपर है 77,681 में और सेल्स पोजीशन है 77,373 में. तो अभी थोड़ा स्कैल्पिंग ले रहा हूँ मीनवाइल. ऑलराइट, ये थोड़ा स्कैल्पिंग है, छोटा छोटा ट्रेड है फॉर द स्कैल्पर्स. ऑलराइट, so nothing much to worry, guys. Okay, this is just a small scalpings for all those small those who are interested for the scalpings. All right. New York sessions, which side it wants to give it. I just wanted to wait for that one. All right. New York sessions. I want to wait for the New York sessions to be cleared. उल्टा चलना दे. Morning 500 points loss, rushing. Oh, let me. Let's see, guys. Anyways, what we'll do, Bitcoin can do whatever it likes. All right. But technically, we will try to focus over here. Okay, fundamentally or whatever. Like, let the Bitcoin do it. All right, guys. Okay, let the Bitcoin do it. Nothing much to worry. All right. मेरा मन Let's see, guys. All right. Lovely, guys. Super. बूम क्या ने आपसे ट्रेडिंग सीख सकते हो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है सीख सकते हो एवरी टाइम हम लाइफ में आता है ये टाइम में आ जाओ कुछ सीखते हैं ट्रेडिंग सीख सकते हो ट्रेडिंग सीखना में कुछ नहीं है पर टिकना सीखना पड़ेगा आपको ट्रेडिंग में लवली गाइस लवली सुपर lovely guys superb scalping guys superb next level scalpings lovely TP1 हिट हो गया स्टॉप लॉस एंट्री में मार दो न्यूयॉर्क सेशन स्टार्ट हो गया जैसा लग रहा है हमको नहीं 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 हुआ नहीं हुआ lovely guys okay lovely superb तो न्यूयॉर्क सेशन में अगेन पंप और डंप करना है superb guys superb TP2 हिट हो गया एसएल एसएल मार देना एंट्री को और छोड़ देना उसे ठीक है तो मैं ये डिलीट कर देता हूँ let me do this let me delete this one all right so this one should I keep it no not required right guys okay all right TP1 TP2 बहुत हिट हो गया हाँ तो बुक कर लेना प्रॉफिट थोड़ा और ऐसे को भाई तुम्हारा इंग्लिश एकदम फॉरेनर कैसा लगता है आई डोंट नो आपका लाइफ टाइम समझा दो लाइफ टाइम आप इंडिया में है तो 5 बजे आ जाना 5:10 और 5:15 को ठीक है हम 5 बजे से आता है तो 5 बजे 4:30 4:45 इतना से फिक्स नहीं है पर इतना रेंज में आ जाता हूँ हमारा इधर 6:05 5:30 और 6 बजे ठीक है तो इतना इतना में हम आ जाता हूँ live session. All right, so I come on the zone. All right, guys. Okay, that's my 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. I come to my live sessions. I start doing the live sessions and I start wait for almost 2 to 3 hours, maximum 2 hours, right? In the weekdays, and towards the weekends, I try to stay around weekends, that Saturday and Sunday, I try to spend around 4 to 5 hours, maximum 7, 8 hours, also sometimes on the live stream only. All right, with you guys. All right, lovely, super, bam. All right, guys, trust करो हो जाएगा सब कुछ मिल जाएगा सब कुछ ठीक है तो अभी हम एक तो नीचे जाएगा तो when it's going down, don't try to activate longs, right, guys? Once it comes to our zone, then only the longs can be activated. All right, guys. Okay. While going down, you cannot activate the longs, right, guys? All right. So TP sub TP hit होने वाला है, hit होने वाला है. देखेगा कि ये नीचे क्लोज हो गई ऊपर क्लोज होगा. So let's get back to the 1 hours time frame, guys. All right. 1 hours time frame. So it's getting below this my purple line, all right? So which means it is trying for the bearish right now, but we need to confirm after the retest. Don't get hurry, all right? It's going for the shots, but we need to retest it. While retesting it, if it happens to get upper side, it can be an upper side also. Okay, breaking down doesn't mean that market is moving on a downside. After the retest only, it is going to be confirmed whether you are going on a downside or upper side. Okay, guys? So this is what I want to say. All right. Mm-hmm. Lovely guys, superb, superb guys, superb. अच्छा हो गया. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे गाइस, एक लॉन्ग स्टार्ट करना है हम लोग को. हाँ. ये जोन में तो अच्छा होगा, एक बार इसका ऊपर ट्राई कर लेता हूँ. ठीक है, इसका ऊपर हो गया तो 0.361% है. ये नीचे क्लोज होने वाला है कि ऊपर क्लोज होने वाला है. Let's try to do this one on scalpings on upper side. Right, let's work out on a few price actions in this levels, right guys? Okay. So profit book, you need to book some profits in this zone, right guys? You need to move your SL to entry. All right, so if you are tracing this one, all right. थोड़ा मूव करना दो. 40 points booked. Wow, nice. Hi, sir. Good evening. Lakshmi, Biju, hi, hi. No, go. Zibot, hi, hi. Hey, बाई साइड एंट्री कर सकते हैं. No, इसको ये ऊपर ऊपर निकलना जाना, ऊपर निकलना चाहिए. हाँ, ऊपर निकलना चाहिए. ये मेरा पर्पल लाइन से it needs to get out of this box. I'm not giving you a directions, okay, guys, to buy or sell. All right. So because of the YouTube policy, I need to follow that one. All right. So for that reason, I'm not giving you any directions buying or selling it. All right, guys. Okay. So for me right now, buy side will be activated once it gets on upper side only. All right, above these levels. All right. Otherwise, we never knows it can continue on a downside as well. Boom, 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 downside, right? Okay. But if it happens to come on upper side, then might be one long position on the upper side, right? देखते. Closing below 1 hour, it crossed below on the bearish side right now. Okay, one retest done, second retest done. All right, ये साइड में आके, ये साइड में आके ये इसको ऊपर जाना चाहिए, ये साइड में. पहला का स्कैल्पिंग थोड़ा छोटा होगा, इसका बाद थी लंबा स्कैल्पिंग चलेंगे. Let's see, guys. Okay, let's wait. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. All right, confirm it. Let's confirm it. All right. It's closing below on the bearish side right now. Market is turning to be bearish a little bit on a bigger time frame, 1 hour time frame right now. Market is turning bearish on a 1 hour time frame right now, but it needs to give us one retest on upper side. तो मार्केट कैसे चलेगा ऊपर साइड में भी मेरा हिसाब से पहला छोटा वाला मूव देगा. नाइस वन, सुपर. टीपी पूरा हीट हो गया, पूरा हीट हो गया. टीपी, all TPs done, guys. All right. Maximum of it went to 0.35 percentage as well, right, guys? Buy side, it is right now it's risky. Don't try it. All right. Buy side, don't try it. All right. Once it gets back to our zone, then only you can try on the buy side. All right. Okay, now buy side, first buy side will be a little bit short. Okay, what I mean to say is it will be going to up to this level only, and again it will try to come down this level or maximum this level. Okay, and again you will get another entry. All right. That time you can buy it again if you have missed it. All right. तो 1 minute में चलते. हाँ, बाई साइड ओके। ये पहला पहला का बाई साइड थोड़ा छोटा होगा, इसका बाद में दूसरा एंट्री मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम इसको हटा देंगे अभी। इसको हटा देंगे अभी, ये इसको हटा देंगे। Let's delete this one. First buy entry will be very quick, guys. All right. So right now till it is given 0 0 point something percentage only. All right. Okay, going to hit the stop losses. So stop loss should be below this one, below this zone. All right, below this zone for the buyers. Quickly, you will be getting out. All right. If you want to wait for the confident, you need to wait a little bit upper side. All right. First buy position will be given only small, I guess. For now, it is given only this much. All right. So, okay, nice. TP1 बुक कर लेना इधर, ठीक है। TP1 उसको बुक करके रखो। ये इधर चला गया तो let's see guys, anyways. All right, so it's reacting on this level right now. Let me delete this one. We are trying at the very risky point, guys. Okay, confidence for the buy is going to get above this level, that's purple line. All right, this purple line, you are trying your longs on the bearish side right now, this one. Okay. New York sessions, what is going to do by the New York sessions? All right, New York session starting. All right, this New York sessions, I don't like this New York sessions. Come on. नीचे जा रहा है क्या? एक बाई दे दिया क्विकली, इधर से इधर तक सिर्फ 0.8 percentage. Need to close, guys. Need to close this one. All right, need to close the shots, guys. Close it, everyone, guys. Right, close the shots when you can start above this level only. एक लॉन्ग साइड स्टार्ट कर सकते हो above this level. All right, again इसका ऊपर आ गया तो, इस नीचे जा गया तो हम लोग कुछ नहीं कर सकेगा। हाँ, न्यूयॉर्क सेशन नीचे डंप कर दिया गाइस। न्यूयॉर्क सेशंस went all the way down. If it is not coming above this level, we are not able to do anything. All right, guys. Okay, we are not able to do anything. At least from here we can take risks. Above this level is a risk free. All right. So it should be coming above this level, then only we can do something else on the long sessions. All right, long side. New York sessions dumped on the downside right now, guys. Okay, dumped all the way on the downside. New York session started, guys. New York session start हो गया, इसका बाद ये बड़ा टीपी दे दिया गाइस, ये बड़ा हो गया 0.4 percentage, ये छोटा निकल गया, इसका ऊपर ही if it happens to come above this level, then we can go for one long scalping on the upper side. All right. So TP will be this one for the scalpers. All right, this one. Okay, let me close the sessions. All right. New York session started. Just wait and see what it will do. All right. One risky first. If you want to wait for the confident, again it will give you another one. All right. Once it tries to move on upper side, it's going to give you all another side run again. All right, guys. Again, it is going to give you all another side. Okay, another move. That time you can enter if you wanted to go for the confidence one. So over here we don't have a H right now on a Bitcoin. Okay, so lovely हो गया नीचे. Lovely Singh, 400 point loss today. Please help. Girls, female, not just guys. Okay, Zawar. Female, girls, everyone, general, right? Okay, so what I'm saying is like for now, for the long side, we can operate only above these levels. All right, it is going to be a bearish below these levels. All right, because on 1 hour time frame, what it have done is like we have already broken down on from these levels. All right, at these levels. Okay, so if you wanted to wait for the confident, you might like to wait from the upper side. Right, we have broken down from the strongest resistance, that is strongest support that the Bitcoin tried to create. All right, firstly tried to create over here, again tried to create, again one retest was done. It had broken out, right, and it went for the retest. We were waiting for the confirmations to go on upper side, all right, till this level, all right. After that, again, if the market happens to come down, I'm going to go for the shorts, all right, below this purple line, okay, and I'm not going shorts right now in this levels, okay? So anytime the price happens to go on upper side for the retest on from the top, then you are going to get bashed off, right? So for that reason, I'm not going for the shorts right now, okay? So I will be going for the short once. If it happens to dump directly, I will let it go, all right? So most probably after getting like a retest from the top, getting a rejection once more, then coming down below this one and closing below this purple line, I'm going to immediately go for the shorts. All right, but if it happens to get a rejection from these levels and goes on upper side, I'm going to operate my long positions from the top. All right, so this is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so let's wait and see together. All right, what is going to happen. All right, so this is why I'm saying this is the previous support. The longs can get confident from this above this level only for the scalpers as well. 0.37 percentage can be passed on the per side. All right. All right. So while taking a risk, if it happens to pass above this level, we are going to operate a long positions, right? And we'll try to go over there. All right. But if it happens to never gets above this level, all right, never gets above this level and gets rejection, then that will be a totally bearish, directly continuing towards the downside. All right. Okay. This is what I mean right now. Okay. So far so cool, guys. Okay. Again, once more, it is going to dump again. All right, guys. So don't hurry. All right. I mean, like again, it is going to come again. All right. वो जल्दबाजी मत करो, ठीक है? तो ये थोड़ा ऊपर जाके ये फिर नीचे आएगा, उसका बाद आप लॉन्ग और शॉर्ट के हिसाब से कर सकते हो. All right. So again, if you are waiting, all right, for this scalping, you should be very quick. All right, guys, you may not get very big targets in this scalping. All right, once more, if you are happening to come down in this level, then we'll try to open once more on upper side. Okay. That time we'll be targeting this level, yes, on upper side. Okay. So far so clear, guys. All right. So far so clear. Again, it's going to dump. All right. Once more, I guess it will play around, come down to this level and try to give you the entry. That time you can enter one for the average long till this level, right, guys? If you wanted to wait, you can wait till this. Okay. Lots of long positions. All right. Longs maximum target will be $77,749. इसका ऊपर चला गया तो थोड़ा अच्छा है, ठीक है? इसका ऊपर चला गया तो ये भी ट्रेस कर सकते हो, पर्पल वन. Again, you will get second opportunity, right, guys? Okay, so that time you can go for the longs as well. Scalping, guys, these are all scalpings. Okay. क्या आपका ट्रेड रनिंग है सर जी? My trade is running on a long, all right, from the all the way from all the way from this levels, guys. So I have been holding one position from this level. All right. Let me show you all. All right. Have been holding one long position from this level, 76,100 something else. All right. It's running on upper side. Going so a little bit in profit once it gets break down towards downside. Okay, if it gets below 76,000, then I need to close my positions. All right, so I'm waiting for that one. If it happens to move up, let it move up. All right, but if it happens to close below 76,664, then I'm going to close that position on the upper side. Ratching, क्या आपका trade running है मोहम्मद so from here it will be decided again. मेरा एक ट्रेड ओपन करने वाला हूँ ये इसका बाद, ठीक है, ये खत्म होने के बाद ये स्ट्रक्चर ऐसा चला गया तो ऊपर ब्रेकआउट हो गया तो मैं एक लॉन्ग पोजीशन ले लूंगा, इसका नीचे आ गया तो एक शॉर्ट पोजीशन ले लूंगा, ठीक है। स्कैल्पिंग नहीं ले रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है, स्कैल्पिंग नहीं ले रहा हूँ, स्कैल्पिंग नहीं ले रहा हूँ अभी, ठीक है। तो only for those who are interested in scalpings, all right. तो एक लॉन्ग एंट्री हो सकता है इधर, ठीक है, ये इधर तक जाएगा कि थोड़ा ऊपर जाएगा, इतना तक जा सकता है once it gets on upper side. Okay guys, once it gets on upper side. तो आपका स्टॉप लॉस रखना पड़ेगा इस हिसाब से अराउंड 80 में में, राइट। तो सेकेंड एंट्री होगा इधर पे, तो फिर सेकेंड एंट्री भी है। तुमसे न जाने क्यों, what you think guys, big dump? All right, if it happens to dump below this one, then it is going to be a big dump on the downside. All right, so we shouldn't go below this one. Your stop loss should be here. All right, otherwise if it happens to dump below this one, it's going to go on a downside. All right, big bearish move. All right, you'll get without the retest on the downside. Okay, we shouldn't go below this levels on the downside, otherwise you will see the price getting a bearish on a downside. All right, so most probably I need to wait in the zone right now. Isca, for those who are entering second time, once it gets an upper side from this level, it is going to be confident on upper side. All right, from this level, because like if it happens to dump below this levels, all right, dump below this level, it is going to be a totally big bearish on a downside. Okay, we shouldn't dump below these levels. We shouldn't dump. If we dump, then bears will get in, okay, and push the market towards the downside. Okay, for the scalpers, I mean, all right, for the scalpers, those who are interested in scalping, right, only for them. Okay. Entry for the longs. All right. Entry for the longs. तुमसे न जाने क्यों. Entry for the longs. You need to book some profits in this level once it crosses this blue line, I guess. Okay, because again you can get another entry for the longs. It needs to come down a little bit again, and you need to go for the upper side, right? For the structures. So meanwhile, what we are doing is we are following our structures. Our structures to be, we need to go back to this level to form our structures and get rejection from the top and come down. All right, come down. Oh, sorry. Where is my purple line? Where is my purple line, guys? Purple line was second. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Not guys, general all. Hi, all. Zivot says we have a female traders as well. All right. Okay. We went to the shit. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. All right. We have this purple line. All right. So we will be observing in this purple line. Next time we come back in this purple line, I'm going to operate my short positions. All right. Okay. Next time, once we get, let me mark this one as a yellow line so you guys don't get confused. Yes. Below this yellow line, I'm going to operate my short positions. All right. Okay. If it happens to get up above this level, I'm going to operate my long positions. Okay. Simple, guys. All right. Bye now, Lakshmi Biju. All right. Okay. Take care, brother. See you all. तुमसे न जाने क्यों scalpers, huh? This is for the scalpings only. Scalpers. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right, guys? Okay. So while playing around in the zone, we shouldn't move below where, guys? Below this level, we shouldn't move. All right. If we move below this level, then that's going to be total bearish and a downside. Directly, market will try to go on a downside without the proper structures and formations on the upper side. This is what I mean. All right. We are not closing below this level, so your stop loss should be below this one yellow line. All right, for the longs. All right. So nothing financial advice on, guys. Make your own research before you move in. All right, so that you guys are not bashed off. Right. Bearish, all right, bearish. Longs are getting squeezed in this level. Okay, bearish. इसका नीचे नहीं जाना, इसके नीचे चले गया तो बहुत गड़बड़ी हो जाएगा. It will be very tough. All right, guys. Okay, bears will get in, sellers, and it will throw very big down on a downside. Okay, if we close below this levels, guys, this yellow line, the big bears are going to come in and it will throw the price all the way below this levels. Very big red candles is going to form. All right, so we make sure that we are not closing below this yellow line. All right, so your stop loss should be below this yellow line. All right, okay, whereby you are getting into upper side. Okay. So far so good, guys. फासले तुमसे न जाने क्यों कैसे बताएं क्यों तुझको चाहे यारा बताना चाहे तू जाने ना just a second, okay, guys. So far so good, guys. 77,000 is still okay because that's what it may touches the trend line. No, what I mean to say is right now for the scalpers, okay? Those who are scalping, taking a long position from here for the scalpers. So if it gets below this one, your scalping will be invalid, like you cannot hold it, okay, for the scalpers, all right. But for the long traders, it's okay, right? But for the scalpers, they will see a big candles over there on a 1 minute time frame, okay? So that's going to be risky, all right? If the price is not able to throw an upper side right now, okay? All right. For long holders, it's okay, but for the scalpers, they shouldn't go. All right. For the structure also. So if it goes below this one, my structure formation will be like it is breaching my stop structure formation over here. All right. So I need to go back to Bitcoin need to go back to this level and decide from this level it is moving in upper side or downside. If it breaks below, then I'm going to operate my short positions. All right. If it happens to if it happens to get rejection from here and plants an upper side above this blue line, the green line, all right, I'm going to operate my long positions. All right. So I will be waiting for that structure formations in this level. All right, guys. Okay. So if the Bitcoin breaches the structure again, it needs to do the correction from the certain level. It goes down and again comes back to fill up the structures that I've drawn for you all. All right. This is what it means. All right. It needs to come back and fill up the structures that I have drawn. Okay. So going maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe whenever it is, right? It will come back and fill up that one once and it will try to react again a little bit sideways and try to react whether it should move on upper side or downside. Okay. तुमसे न जाने क्यों मिलो के हम फासले तुमसे न जाने क्यों तू जाने ना तू जाने ना Maloki. Oh, hi, hi. Hello, welcome. Mawali Susu. Mawali Susu. Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. Where are you from, brother? Where are you from? कैसे बताएं क्यों तुझको चाहे यारा बताना चाहे La la la. Ooh. patience, guys. Patience required. All right. मिलो की हम ना मिले तुमसे न जाने क्यों ये फासले ही तुमसे न जाने क्यों. Hi guys, hello. Hey guys, hi. Let me give one message. One, two. Where did we go? 77,150. 7,150. Me looking. Lovely guys, सुपर चल रहा है अभी तो. आपका क्या चल रहा है हाल गाइस? अभी इधर सुपर चल रहा है. Let's see guys. All right. Oh, क्या हो रहा है भाईजान? लिक्विडेशन लेके लेके जाएगा क्या? Guys. So right now, what's happening, guys? What's happening? So either it should take the liquidation, dump below, or go back for the structures. All right. So two options it have. It is right now a little bit risky, okay? But let's see what happens. All right. We are holding our stop loss in this level. All right. It's coming down. Small pump given. All right. In this level, that is 0.11 percentage only. ऊपर नहीं जा रहा है. ऊपर जाने वाला नहीं है. Okay guys, I think we need to, if it happens to close below this level, yellow line, don't hold more, guys. Okay, this yellow line closes below this one, you need to immediately close. Keep your stop loss tight. All right guys. मिलके भी हम ना मिले तुमसे न जाने क्यों. Okay guys, we need to close this one. All right, we need to close this one, I guess. One more move, we are going down. Last chance. All right. Last chance for the Bitcoin to pump on upper side. If it closes below this one, then we are gone, guys. धक धक करने लगा. Zero point 0.09 percentage. धक धक करने लगा. Hey guys. All right. So it can be a big pump or a big dump, guys. So be careful. If you are holding for the longs, you need to have stop losses in the zone. All right. Nothing financial advice. Make your own research before you move in. All right. If it dumps below this one, it's going to be a very big dump on a downside. All right, guys. Okay. So that might like to give you all towards 76,000 maybe dollars as well. All right. 76,500 to $400 on the downside. All right, guys. Okay. If it happens to dump below this level, all right, it needs to hold above, but in fact, if it happens to dump, then it is going to be very big on a downside. All right, maybe 76,000, 76,000, something else, right? So that can be pressed. All right, above this yellow line, you are fine, but if it happens to break below this one, then you need to close your long positions. No activations on the long. Okay, I think most probably longs getting breached, guys. Okay, you need to close your longs, I guess. Most probably. Most probably. Anyways, if it gets breached, that's all for today. All right. Then what we did 3 trades today. All right. One, firstly, a small shot. Okay. And one shot again. All right. And again, one long over here. One long is getting breached. Okay. One got SL heated. Right. So TP was overall, it was a good one if you have a rich risk management. All right, guys. Okay. So I'm closing my this setups. All right. This setup's been closed. All right. That's all for today, guys. So most probably it is not coming up, means it is not going to come on my zone right now. Okay. This levels. If it happens to come to my zone in this level, all right. If it happens to come to my zone, then only I will be deciding whether I will be moving an upper side or a downside. Okay. So if it is breaking down below, so right now I need to stop thinking about that one. Later on, I will think once it comes to this levels. Okay. And my short position, I'm not going to open a short position right now. Once it gets retested and falls below this one, then I'm going to go for the short position till $76,648. All right. And for the long positions, I will be waiting for the price to get after this retest is done on upper side. Above this level only I can go for the longs. All right. Otherwise, I cannot go for the longs, guys. Okay. So I'll be most probably waiting for this level to react my positions. All right, guys. Okay. You're from this country. I'm from Bhutan, brother. I'm from Bhutan, brother. I'm from Bhutan. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm from Bhutan. All right, these things are so risky right now. All right, if you wanted to do, you can do it, but I don't want to give you all the financial advice right now. All right, this is only for the education purpose. All right, that's all for today. We'll come back tomorrow and try to see what's happening with the Bitcoin, right? And for my VIP people, I'm going to send them the trades. Now it's my VIP time. All right. So I need to work out for them, right, guys? Okay, there's a VIP group as well, $20 each in a day. I mean, like in a month, right? For that one, you need to pay $20 and you'll be getting setups with the video explanations. This is the level, this, something like that. All right, guys. Okay. Have a good time. Take care, guys. Love you all. Signing off, Dragon. See you all tomorrow at the same time.